Hello, welcome to Lush by Laura. I'm Laura, and today, as you can tell, I'm going to be filming a nostalgic video. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial of Jackie Burkhart from a show called The 70s Show that I used to watch when I was younger, and the episodes were never boring. I'm not sure if you've watched the show, and I'm not sure if you even know of the show, but I just remember that I used to like the show very much. And then the other day, I was just reminded of it when I was looking through Pinterest, and I decided to start watching everything all over again. I'm now in season 4, and still none of the episodes are boring. The show was actually released in 1998, which was quite a while ago, and it was set in the 70s. And one of the really good things about this show is even though it was set in the 70s and it has a pretty more old-fashioned, more olden, more antique, more whatever you call it, feel to it, it's not exactly exaggerated. I mean, there's not a saturation of tie-dye or extreme bell-bottom pants and with peace signs all over the place. It looks is still very wearable, hence I can do tutorials on the female characters in the show, and also you can actually imagine yourself walking into that atmosphere without feeling really bizarre or really surreal, because the way they directed it, it was all very natural and it wasn't exaggerated and totally different to what we're used to, which in my opinion it's great because you can still relate to the atmosphere to an extent. And this show also reminded me of how cute Michael Kelso is. If there was a team guy for Jackie, like there are in Twilight for Bella, I would actually choose Team Kelso. Even though he's not very intelligent as a character, he's still played by such a handsome actor. Anyway, so back to the point. I'm going to be doing a tutorial on Jackie Burkhart's look. I'm going to be doing Donna soon. I know that I have requests still waiting, and I'm still trying to think of ideas for those requests, and they will come soon, don't worry. Okay, so the characteristics of this look. The makeup is very neutral and very everyday. Some episodes you can see a more purplish or more reddish tone. If you Google her pictures, you will see that they have a more reddish tone in the crease, but most of the time it's a neutral and soft brown look. And also because my hair is long and I've grown out of my short layers, thank goodness for that, because they were really problematic for making my other hairstyles. I can't exactly do the 70s curl where it fans out the side of your head, but some of the later seasons she actually have some curls at the bottom rather than at the top, so I can still get away with it. And I used overnight rollers to achieve that. So if you want to know how to do this look, then stick around and I will show you. So first I use my makeup base, and then I use my other makeup base, and then my foundation, and then my concealers for under my eyes and around my blemishes in general. Then I powdered it off, and this is what I get. I prime my eyes with an eye primer, and because I don't have a peachy color, I'm going to use a neutral one because it's matte. And then to attempt a more peachy tone, I'm going to use a light pink one as well. Then I'm going to use a kind of coffee brown eyeshadow on my crease, and I'm going to get a brown eyeliner and then line my whole eyes, but on the outer ends of my eyes I make it thicker to have a rounder effect on my eyes, and then I'm going to smudge it out with an angled brush. I can use a Q-tip, even your fingers, and then I'm going to get a kind of darkish brown eyeshadow to go over that so that it stays. That's an angled brush, by the way. And then I'm going to blend it all with a fluffy brush. Then I'm going to get a small brush and then dip into that same shadow and put it on my crease to create more definition and blend it out with a fluffy brush. Then I'm going to get a slightly lighter color than what I just used, and just to enhance the crease. And those are the eyes. I'm going to curl my lashes and put on my mascara. After that, I'm going to get an illuminator or a highlighter and put it in my brow bone. I'm going to get a bronzer and contour my cheeks and buff it out with a big brush. And then I'm going to get a kind of orangey pinkish tone and put it on my cheeks, because her blush is not actually bright pink. And then I'm going to get a slightly lighter illuminator or highlighter and put it on my upper cheekbones. And even though I have quite a hybrid nose already, I'm going to get the same bronzer and then put a bit on the sides just to create more definition, because the character has a lot of that in the show. Then I'm going to use the remaining powder just to powder up and neutralize everything. Now it's time to unravel the overnight curls. It's not exactly rocket science how I did this. I used this kind of curler and I inserted the hair at the tips in that hole and I rolled it and I secured it like that and just slept in it. It's very simple. For the bottom parts of my hair though, I did use a rag curling technique. Then I'm just gonna ruffle it out. I'm not gonna comb my curls out because I don't like doing that. And as you can see, it's not exactly like, those 70s curls because I can't get that with my long hair, but it's still close enough. It's the closest I can get. I'm going to get a comb and then comb out all the frizziness at the top that I got from sleeping in my curls. And in the show, quite often Jackie wears her hair in 2 little side twists, especially in the beginning, in the first few seasons. So you just twist it backwards and you get a bobby pin and you grab the hair from the twist and from the scalp and you push it in. I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side. And there you have it. It's the closest I can get to the Jackie Burkhart look from the 70s show played by Mila Kunis. Hope you enjoyed this, hope you liked this. Don't forget to subscribe and see you later.